it's anything new.
What was the last thing? I didn't see it.
So I guess he doesn't like Master Eon's joke about something happening eons ago.
Oh, that was what you were referring to. I thought you were responding to the game having had said it.
Oh wait, I already visited the shop. I was like, wonder what's in the shop.
A key.
I am.
Well, also a key.
Let's see what... Oh, you can skip, in this game, just about any dialogue, anytime. This game has the most skippable dialogue of any game in the series.
Oh yeah, you're not forced to listen to the intro over and over and over again.
Right, like when you're being congratulated on completing a quest or you fail, you can cut her off. Let's see. See, like for example, this new mission, destroy everything. It's kind of tight on time, but the mission itself is not tedious. Just destroy everything.
Speaking of
destruction,
Rabus and Azure have a Patreon now.
oh, I'm unemployed.
Yeah, but the Copy Kitty people have a Patreon now.
Oh, I already paid them by buying Copy Kitty. Just complete my series. Whatever you say, the boy. Oh, I'm already the owner. I'm the owner!
Congratulations.
I don't care much for Sunburn's voice, but it's actually better than the first game, where he just makes these horrible screeching noises.
Yeah, how dare a bird make screeching noises?
Yeah. He sounds like a bit of an edgelord, honestly, but that's fine.
So all of the games implement the ability for you to play as the previous generations. They just never made any more.
Correct.
Toys,
All of them.
right?
Sunburn is playable in every Skylanders game.
They just never upgrade him.
Correct. You don't ever have a version that can like freely switch between his upgrade paths. It's interesting how every game does its best to make previous characters obsolete, but still has them fully implemented.
I don't understand why they try to make characters obsolete anymore.
I do, so they can sell you new ones.
No, I mean like making characters seem like they're just not part of the line anymore. Why would there never be another Sunburn?
Because maybe they felt it wouldn't sell. I mean, why
Phoenix will always sell.
Yeah, but a Phoenix dragon?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Who wants dragons? People clearly want Muppets. That's a complaint I have about like the final series. Is a lot of them have an interesting design, but they have a stupid Muppet face.
Shin hates the Muppets, by the way. He doesn't like anything about them.
I especially do not find the Swedish chef even slightly amusing with his silly noises. He's so offensive and cultural.
And cultural. There we go. All of the generations cards are now sleeved.
I'm just going to absorb all of these creatures. I just realized how rare it is for a game to let you play as a monster, though.
You just realized that?
I just realized that. I actually, because I just looked up games where you can play as a monster, and I found a whole bunch of people also looking for that question, and everyone's just like, I don't know.
Everyone thinks humans are interesting and only humans
I got
are
kind of
interesting.
pissed when someone suggested Pac-Man. I mean, it's not technically untrue. Pac-Man is clearly some form of monster.
Kirby's a monster.
Someone made Kirby in Soul Calibur 6 and it's horrific. And someone also made like really buff, handsome Squidward Pikachu.
It's a weird combination of words.
I mean, it basically, it looked like Cho Aniki Pikachu.
Now I'm gonna have to Google it and regret everything about the decision I'm making, and that's your
I'd say
fault.
just type in Soul Calibur 6 Pikachu. Don't type Cho Aniki Pikachu.
I feel like that would be even worse. I really don't want to know what
Cho
the internet
Aniki
has.
plus much of anything.
Cho Aniki in and of itself, though, friggin' hilarious.
I wouldn't want to play it though because it looks like one of those shmups.
Yeah, Shin likes shmups, but we both are not really the type to, like, even though we both appreciate the goofiness of Parodius, I don't think it would be one that would be enjoyable to play.
It's one of those extremely unforgiving shmups. We would play Upgrade Complete. Because Upgrade Complete is a very friendly shmup.
I like Upgrade Complete. It is a nice boy. This one is Sun and Moon.
Kuchen.
No.
Well, you're not cooking.
I was trying to tell you what to do, Shin. Are you gonna settle for this?
Soul
His phone just said, "Are you going to settle for this?"
Let's try that again. Oh, voice search has been turned off. You broke it! Tails!
Are these all just...
Soul Calibur Pikachu. Oh, they didn't catch that. Soul Calibur Pikachu.
Here are some pictures that match. It immediately goes to images. Oh.
Yeah, it's their career. See, this is like Cho Aniki Pikachu.
I can see how you could say that.
And also Weird Marge Simpson. But yeah, apparently Soul Calibur 6's engine is unpleasantly flexible.
Well, no, it's still so unflexible, though, that you can't...
Oh my god, they have a race selection, which is the worst ever.
Why?
Just because most of it's just, oh, your character appears exactly like this. Or just they're all basically just, they don't really change anything. The play is this race, which is just, you're just a regular person, but your eyes are red.
I mean, that's how species work.
Or kimono mimi,
Yeah, but are they the kind of kimono mimi you're okay-ish with, or are they the kind that make you genuinely furious with life?
I think they're the ones that have the ears on top of their heads.
Yeah, but what I mean is, are they the ones with the ears on top of their heads, or are they the ones with the ears on top of their heads and also on the sides of
don't know, and I think it's best that it stays that way. Also, I don't think you can choose between different ear types.
I don't know what that means.
I think there's only like one ear type. Or some, it's just really limited for
Ah!
Lapras has no teeth!
That's the name of Shin's children's book.
I still wish I was one who wrote, "Why Am I a Bird?" I really hope that's a real book. It just shows just a seagull on it. Why am I a bird? Oh, my collection is grow. There's gonna be a video or two of this.
All I have to say is Monster Rancher.
Well, that's the whole game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that why we got the game?
Yes. Just to see how many creatures there were.
Yeah, just to see what your
insanely vast collection of music.
I mean, I'm sure my collection of DVDs and CDs could unlock just about everything. And yours is a few times larger.
I might actually be able to get the Phoenix, which is cool, but I'm not at a high enough game level. Yeah, you have to actually play the game, whatever that's about.
I mean, it doesn't seem like a bad game, but that's not why you have the game. Oh, and then there's the DS one, where I think you just draw shapes on the touch screen, and it makes a monster from it.
Just like whatever the closest monster is to how it assumes your shapes were? Or...
I don't know. You know, that's actually a pretty good battle cry.
It's what?
It's feeding time. For the shark, punchy shark dude.
Feed me more is what Ryback used to say when he would go out to the ring. He was a very hungry boy.
And then he'd bite everyone's ears off?
No, that was Mike Tyson. And he only did that once.
But he'll never live it down. I mean, to be fair, if you bite someone's ear off, you probably shouldn't live it down. One of the few Skylanders where I'll just always have a hat. I mean, doesn't that just fit him so perfectly now that he's yellow?
Oh yeah, Shin hates them having hats.
Unless the hat fits very well.
Like, he's actually genuinely offended by you putting a hat on them otherwise.
Yeah, I mean... The hat fits. If the hat fits. I'm gonna go buy more stuff.
Dragonite! He's a happy boy!
He's fat!
He's a happy boy.
On Tumblr I saw an adorable video of someone petting an octopus. I think it was a wild octopus too. There was just this diver and he was just handling an octopus and then he just sort of gently push it away and then just immediately swim right back into his hand and he'd start just sort of petting it again. Octopi are very mysterious creatures. I like them.
Oh, it's the sad Pokemon.
Cubbon?
No, Stout one.
They're not. Well, they're fuzz.
They're part of the saddest storyline to ever happen in a Pokemon episode. Gumshoos, on the other hand, was not.
Apparently Digimon's freaking dark.
In the Japanese version?
Yeah, like... Kids just die sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. That's pretty dark. I also recently beat a Digimon game and I'm offended by the ending.
Fart jokes?
I would say it's worse, but if an ending to an RPG revolved around fart jokes, that'd be pretty disappointing.
I mean, it is one where you can just have characters take a crap.
Oh. No. It was a Mario 2 type of ending.
Just a dream.
Maybe a bit. No, it was a Sonic 06 type ending.
It never happened.
Yeah. It was a side story to another game, or at the very end, you and the main party decide to basically reset the world because things are just out of control. This is a parallel story that's completely separate, so you're just doing your own thing. At the end of the game, and then the world resets. That's preventing a bad future. That's not about resetting the world.
But it still means that a large part of the plot never happened.
The part of the plot where the world is destroyed. Oh, and also in this game, you are the only person who remembers what happened. And you're the only one who remembers all these people you met and will never meet. And one of them just apparently decided to remove themselves from the world when it was reset, and it doesn't make sense. I had to rant about that lightly.
It wasn't really lightly.
Yeah. Dude, you've heard me rant. That's...
Yeah, but your ranting is sometimes freaking hilarious.
Cat girls with or without hands. Oh, there's the boy.
You were just so hung up on that man.
This is the boy you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's the inferior version of him, but...
Yeah, but he's still a good boy.
He's just not the best boy.
Alright, so for Sun and Moon, just the basic Sun and Moon.
He's a hero.
There are at least 3 Pikachu promos.
Oh, not the actually Pikachus.
Yeah.